So my concept for this is I'm going to cook something and I'm calling it the Virgin Chef because what I'm cooking I've never tried to cook before, so if I mess up you get to see it. And tonight I'm going to make something called Cuban chicken, which involves spices from the grocery store and the market, and I picked it all up, you can pretty much pick it up at any store. But what I have is black pepper, salt, an orange, extra virgin olive oil, I have ground oregano, I have paprika, important, and cumin seed. I think I'm saying that right. So what I'm going to make is, out of all of that, I'm going to make a seasoning for my chicken, and it's supposed to taste really good, and we'll see if I can live up to that expectation. So, okay. So, I saved you the agony of me measuring everything, and I don't have regular spice plates like the little things that they have at restaurants to show you how to do it. So I used my hockey shot glasses because I'm an alcoholic. So for the Canucks, I have decided to piggyback some salt and pepper. What you do now is you add all of these ingredients into a bowl. I have my zest in there from earlier. Alright, so now I'm on iPhone cam. I'm showing you one of the things I'm doing is mincing an orange. So when you mince an orange, at least I think that's how you say it, you're basically taking an orange, putting it down, you're taking a knife, you're not cutting the orange, you're scraping it with the teeth. So you're going like this. So when you've minced it, you see all that? That is that's actually a lot of flavor. Put that in the bowl. So we take everything, put it in there. And I've never done this before, like I said, so all this is going off of directions that I saw online. This guy looked like he made some really good stuff, really good spices. And the one thing I forgot to tell you about, garlic powder. You need garlic powder, and I had some in my cabinet. I didn't need to buy any more, so I just took it out. Sorry. You're going to take your extra virgin olive oil, brand new. You're going to add some in. Just a little bit. The idea is we're making a paste, basically a marinated paste. Mix it together. And you don't want it to be dry. You want it to be pasty. And if anyone out there who's Hispanic knows how to make this better than me, I am so sorry. It's going to look like that. I now have my sauce. I'm going to pour it on my chicken. And then this is where your hands come into play. You're going to then rub it all over the... If you have a brush, you can do that. I don't. You can rub it all over the chicken. Basically make sure that it's completely marinated in this stuff. Both sides. Not one side, both sides. And you're going to make sure that this chicken is completely covered in the sauce. And you can let it sit for a little bit if you want. Just kind of soak up the spices. What I used to do was, if I used to marinate chicken, you can let it marinate for a day. That's what I read online. Just let it soak up the spices. I used to stab holes in the chicken, and then when I put the spices on it, it would just kind of suck it up. And it would just marinate it. But since I don't really have the time to do that, I'm really hungry, I'm going to do it just off the cuff. I'm going to let it sit in here a little bit and marinate it, and then I'm going to throw it on the grill, or the stove. See what happens.
A wannabe gangster, thinking he's a wise guy, robbing at the bank, he's a sock him in the eye guy. Tank head, Mr. Bonnie and Clyde guy, look him in the eye, he's not my kind of guy. Never wanna be confusion proofer, pudding sweet but too aloof. Orange-eyed girl with the backslide dude said, yo, homie, who you talking to? Backed up, paddy wagon, macking on a cat's ass, one uppercut to the cold upper middle class. Born to storm on boredom's face, add little lust to the funky ass feet base. Most in the race just the blackest hole in all of space. Crooked as a hooker, now suck my thumb. Anybody wanna come get some? You'll never know. Funky motherfucker will not be tough to go.
So it's done. That really didn't take that long. The longest part of the whole process was actually peeling that orange, or scraping that orange. And I haven't tried it yet. Final taste result I will show you with my handy cam here, courtesy of the iPhone 4, what the final dish looks like. I made, since I'm kind of on a diet kick right now, this is kind of like my break day, sort of, because I have like vegetables, chicken, and a beer. So, yeah. This is what it looks like. Looks really good. Looks really good. My friend just went to Miami, Tracy. First time ever down there, and she's Latino, and she's never been there before. And she took a whole bunch of pictures of this Cuban food, and it reminded me of how much I missed the Cuban food down there. It's something else if you've never had it. So I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to try my creation. That's really good. Oh. I mean, I want to recook it because I want to see what it would be like if that just sat in that sauce for like a day. Oh my God. That is so good. So, I'm now going to watch a movie. I'm going to try this recipe again because I really like it. More of like a, I guess, a group thing, or if you want to take someone out on a date or you have them come over to your house and you want to cook it. It's really easy to make. I mean, I made it, and I'm not trained in any way in cooking. I'm really not. Definitely suggest trying it if you've never had it, and enjoy. It's really good. And this is the Virgin Cook episode 1 signing off. I mean, now that reference I said earlier about being an alcoholic, that's not true. I'm actually a very well brought up boy.